to the channel. I know it's been a little bit since I've posted, and I'm very sorry about that, but obviously some stuff has kind of happened. If you follow me on any of my TikTok accounts, you would know that we returned to Canada. I don't really know whether or not this counts as a travel channel anymore, or if it's just kind of daily vlog. We're just gonna see how it kind of develops, and hopefully some more interesting stuff goes on, and you're not too disappointed by the fact that we've left the island. But if there's anything for me to be excited about, it's the fact that I've come back just in time for Halloween, which is my favorite holiday. Obviously it's a super bummer that we couldn't continue the adventure that we were on before, but you know, stuff happens, life happens. Everybody's okay though, so that's number one. As a result of us being back in Canada though, I did kind of put together a little last random assortment of stuff that I did on the island, just like a video for the heck of it of what I had captured on the island and what could have been sort of a glimpse into our island life. But just for the fun of it, here is that video. Enjoy the last of my island life and be ready because winter is coming, and that's a whole new environment from what we were just in. So wish me luck dealing with Canadian winter.
I do. It is so hot out today. It's about 30 degrees, but it says it's supposed to be like, it feels like it's 36 degrees. And it's got this amazing wind, which is unusual from my experience. This place doesn't get cold. It never gets cold, but the wind gives a very refreshing breeze. So I'm thankful for that. So one of the things that I noticed a lot here is that most people don't use a lawnmower. They just have goats that eat their grass for them, which I think is economically and ecologically brilliant. Basically every yard that I look in, there's going to be a goat or 2 or 6 and maybe some chickens, you know. I wake up to roosters every morning, which actually isn't that bad. One of the other things that I've learned here in my short time on the island is that when a car honks, it's like a good thing, versus in Canada, you basically never touch your horn unless someone has totally screwed you over or is like about to hit you or anything along those lines, versus here, honking is like their way of saying hi, or do you need a ride, or that they're coming around a sharp corner. It's very few times that they're actually honking because they're mad, which is kind of interesting. A lot of honking all the time though. There's constantly buses, but they're just big vans basically that drive by and they ask if you need rides. Kind of confusing though, because for you to find out where you're going, it's written very small letters on like the windshield wipers or on the front of the van or like just above the windshield. That's super different from Canada, because Canada, they got it in like big neon letters that run across the top of the bus, and they're usually big buses. Versus, like I said, here it's literally just a van. They squish on as many people as they can, and I've literally seen people with their butts hanging out the window or like sitting on top of each other's laps. It's crazy. I haven't ridden one yet, but I'm kind of excited to try them. I'll be honest, walking isn't a bad thing. Like, I actually very much enjoyed my walks to and from the bakery and market and whatnot, but it is exhausting and very damaging to my skin as a pasty white chick. Even when I put on sunscreen and everything, I get really sunburned. But as you can tell, I'm very out of breath just because it is so humid and hot here that just breathing and doing physical activity seems so much more difficult than it does in Canada. 20 to 25 minute walk to, and then another 20 to 25 back. But I have made it. I'm right back at my little hill that I make sure nobody is gonna come running into me and cross over to, because I need to go inside and I need to rinse off. By the end of the walk, you're just drenched in sweat. I don't know if that's what it's like for Vincentians, but for this Canadian, yes. I'm gonna be honest, I did not realize just how bad I actually look after being out in that sun. Oh, I had a shower this morning too. Essentially, we don't use any lights or use the air conditioner while we're gone, so it always starts off really dark when you first come in, which isn't a bad thing, because you'll see we also like to keep our blinds closed, because that is just one way that we reduce the extra heat in this building. And then whenever we do come home, I've got an air conditioner up here, and I have an air conditioner on the other side of my kitchen as well. And then there is one in each one of the bedrooms. Of course, we only use the one bedroom, so air conditioner for when we're sleeping. But I only use one of these air conditioners at a time, because otherwise, oh God, my bag. Otherwise it uses too much electricity, and we do have to pay electricity ourselves here. Apologies for the flickering lights, it's just the fluorescence. Can't really do much about it, but I'll show you guys what I all got while I was in the market. I got from the bakery that I was showing you guys this beautiful loaf of bread. It is massive, it's like the size of my arm, and it is only 5 EC, which is like $2.50 Canadian. And then I also got cinnamon buns. I got 3 cinnamon buns. I don't want to touch them right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Okay. I got cinnamon buns, 3 cinnamon buns. These are our favorite in like the entire island. These are so good. They're really good if you warm them up too. And then I also got pizza buns, because it is National Pizza Day. So we got some pizza buns that I will... Oh, I asked for 3 and she only gave me 2. Darn it. She must have misheard me. And then I got an apple turnover as well. They're like this like little white sugary powder one. And I'm hoping that I can maybe make some muffins, but I've got some stuff to clean up around here, and I gotta take care of this. So other than that, I also got a 2-pound red snapper fish that was nicely filleted for me, filleted, whatever you want to call it. And that's gonna go in the fridge actually. That was pretty much all I got. The other day we went to Arnos Vale and stopped at the Massey store, which is basically kind of like a Canadian grocery store, and we just kind of got what we needed from there since we were already down there, and they have a lot more selection. Yeah, I was hoping to get eggs as well, but the eggs didn't look like they were in stock, so I just left those. It was fine. I just kind of wanted to get home. I was getting very toasty.
probably not supposed to lick the spoon with Betty Crocker pre-made mixes, but I don't really care.